Hey, I have a question.
What is it, Sam?
What's a gorilla doing underwater?
Well, it's really quite simple, isn't it? George, they're onto us. Let's get out of here. Hey, everybody, this is Clustertruck. You like trucks? Fuck you. It's Clustertruck.
Yes, it is.
If you like trucks, you shouldn't watch this video because a lot of trucks die in this game. So yeah, I'm amazing at this game. Sam isn't.
And Ross is actually playing right now, so this will be interesting to see.
Alright, let's go, baby.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh yeah. Look at me jump.
This is Ross. Oh,
Look at me go. I am flying through this thing. It's shit to spin, by the way. I'm just telling myself that.
Oh yeah. Good. Alright.
Yeah, that's not annoying at all.
Yeah, okay, hold on. That's not gonna fly. That's good.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
So we decided to take a break from trying to escape hell because shut up, I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I wonder how this is on the recording. We didn't actually check that.
God damn it. I mean, how did you think of that?
Oh, I don't know. Just skill. Then again, maybe not. Who really knows?
Come on. I mean, this is still awesome.
Yeah, let me tell you, Clustertruck is one of those games I cannot watch people play because I'm too good at it.
That's me.
I usually dislike bragging about that sort of thing. But with Clustertruck, it's kind of true.
Get Ross on. Here we go, brothers.
My truck brothers.
Brethren.
You're just a tiny truck running around.
That's how it is. I'll be honest. No, take me over there. Bring me to your leader.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sam's actually playing.
I mean, what? No.
If you couldn't tell.
It's not me. It's Max.
Yeah. This first world is pretty easy.
Yeah.
It gets a lot more difficult as time goes on. Maybe at some point during this video we'll switch it up and I'll play.
We could. Oh my god. I'm getting crushed right now.
Ooh, side switch. That's my brother.
Thanks, Obama. Alright.
What did Obama ever do to you? We're just gonna ignore that happened.
He took away my pizza.
Oh yeah, with Obama's No More Pizza Act.
Yeah.
Of 2020. Not 2020, fuck. It's gonna say 2014. And then I started thinking of fries. Don't get ADHD, kids. It's bad for your brain.
I'm lying. Well, we suffered.
Trust me, Sam. ADHD sucks. I think we're gonna upload this video tonight.
I would hope so. Just so you know, everyone, we have had Hades videos, like 6 of them, just queued up, ready to go.
6 or 7 Hades videos, and one long-ass motherfucking... It's not actually long.
We have
one Superliminal video.
Yeah, we have the Superliminal one.
If you're wondering, that Superliminal video, if you've seen the last Superliminal video, we had that one where we said, Sam's gonna play this, like, next week or something.
Yeah, it was in the next, like, 2 weeks.
And it was the next week, or, like, 2 weeks after that. I think that might have been the snowstorm.
Yeah, I think it was probably the polar vortex.
The snowstorm interrupted us, so we couldn't do that, but...
That's our piece there.
But it was, like, 3 weeks after that we actually did it.
We recorded anything.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's
a whole lot.
No?
In like 5 years?
How long?
The 5 years thing was, yeah. I haven't actually done this in a while. Look out, a truck.
You did it.
Nice, man.
The rude.
Don't be so rude. No, but seriously,
I speak for the trees.
We went to an orphanage the other day.
Oh, yeah.
To try and give back to the young ones who have nothing. And Sam was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you all? Just, like, get parents.
Yeah. I mean...
And I was like, Sam, they're orphans!
But that's the thing,
and
though.
He's like,
I'm right. Like, come on, guys.
You're right, but it's like, you don't say that in front of their faces.
Where else do you say it? Come on.
think he got lucky with that truck, I'll be honest.
Yeah, this thing just kind of caught the other truck.
So yeah, fun fact about Clustertruck. It was invented in 2003 by a man named Cluster. So yeah, Cluster was like, I'm gonna make a game with trucks and stuff. And there was this beta version all the way back then. So he had this super... It was terrible. It was actually terrible. It was a whole bunch of polygons and stuff like that. And the controls... Like, the controls on Clustertruck aren't great. But it was so much... It's so much better now compared to what it was. The controls were just an absolute mess. We should call this episode Ross Lives Through His Tea. While Sam plays Clustertruck.
The orphanage thing was partially correct, to be fair, but he swapped around our roles, so he was actually the one making hate comments and everything. And there I was trying to like comfort the orphans and like apologize for what.
I mean, it's not like you cared for them anyways.
No.
You were just lying to them.
I mean,
You were like, no, it's okay, little Timmy. They won't care if you have a fucking fat nose. Anyways, that's the problem with our society.
Yeah.
I'm about to become an anti-Nautilus. Anti-Nautilus? Whatever it is.
That is.
Whatever, it's the guys that don't think that kids should be born anymore.
Oh, I see. That is an odd belief.
If kids aren't born, all the world's problems would go away.
What are we talking, like voluntary extinction?
Yeah, man. Voluntary extinction, baby. Which, by the way, it can never work.
So, Ross, I have a question.
What is it, Sammy? Sam?
That was
This is killing me. Anyways, yeah.
So, Ross.
What is it, Sam?
What if humanity were to go extinct? What would it be from?
Oh, it'd definitely be something that we do, so... I mean, global warming's pretty bad.
It is bad, but I don't think we would go extinct from it, I could afford my first...
Yeah, the double jump is really good. It's really OP for first skill. And air dash is pretty fun. A lot of these are actually, like, my favorite things of all time. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Sam knows what I'm saying, don't worry.
Alright, screw it. I'm gonna do this.
Awesome. Yeah, I went through this entire game without even realizing that there were abilities, even though it tells you there are abilities. So I did the entire game just basically fresh my first time. I was a Clustertruck abilities virgin until like the second time I played the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
You thought.
Well, if you double jump there, you would have lived.
Ross, shut up.
Okay.
Look, honey, I'm not the one making hate comments about orphans. What?
Look, if they weren't orphans, they wouldn't deserve it. Are you gonna go see the Suicide Squad?
I think I agreed to it.
Okay, cool. I couldn't remember if you did or not. So yeah, we're gonna go see the Suicide Squad. It's out on HBO Max right now. But I want to see it in theaters first. So, and it's one of my most anticipated films in a while. Not since Cruella have I anticipated a film so much. So do you know much about the Suicide Squad?
Not right now. I don't even think I've seen a trailer.
Do you know what the rating for the film is?
I've heard good things about it. Do I have to beat this wall? I guess so.
You have to get there faster than the wall.
No.
Do you know a thing about the movie?
Not really. I mean, I'm guessing.
This will be interesting then.
Based off the, not the trailer, based off the name and the other Suicide Squad movie. Maybe it's gonna have something to do with Suicide Squad?
Yeah, it's something like that.
And I think I saw a picture with like Harley Quinn or something.
Yeah, you probably did. You know what? You just try and avoid spoilers as best you can there, buddy.
I ain't going in completely fucking blind here. I just
Maybe we
realized.
should, after the movie, we should, like, come in and record our thoughts on the movie.
Anthony, you have just seen Suicide Squad.
You have just seen James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. What are you gonna do now? The first Suicide Squad film, which was Suicide Squad 2016, Oscar-winning Suicide Squad 2016.
That thing won an Oscar.
Yeah, for it was makeup and it was hair and makeup or something like that.
Wasn't that good?
Which, fair enough, Killer Croc did look pretty good, even if he was just like a dude. Yeah, the Academy Award-winning Suicide Squad was basically DC's answer to Guardians of the Galaxy, and now it has the director of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I guess Warner Brothers wins again.
So if you can't beat them, join. I feel like there's some sort of sick joke I could make here.
Oh, well, what kind of sick joke could you make? Alrighty then.
That's why I haven't said anything, but I did mention it.
Well, if you think of a sick joke, just tell me, man. Even if you think of it like 5 a.m. in the morning and I'm in my room naked asleep, you just come barging in and tell me, alright?
Jesus Christ.
That's what I thought after my accident. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
A car accident, not pants accident. Don't worry, guys.
I was honest to God confused for a second there. I was just going with it.
This is one of my favorite levels of the game. Like, the entire Winter World is quite possibly my favorite world. This is one of my favorite levels. With the abilities, you can, like, totally tear through this in a really cool way.
Oh, God damn it.
So, how many Rage games have you played? Aside from Getting Over It.
Okay, so we got Getting Over It. Well, I guess aside from
No, we can count Getting Over It.
So Getting Over It. Pogo Stuck. I guess I've tried Super Meat Boy, but I didn't like that at all.
I'm actually
Does this count?
indifferent about Super Meat Boy.
I don't know if this counts or not.
This does count, yeah. This is a Rage game, technically. Christmas Eve 2016. I got this for the first time. I was playing this level, and I was so pissed off at it. I was like, this is garbage. Because I'm one of those gamers, you know?
Ooh. Ross self-identifies as a gamer.
Well, of course I am. I'm a total Chad. Have you seen me? But
You should know that. But,
yeah, this is a Rage game. And it infuriated me the first time I played it. Again, didn't know that you could get abilities, so
yeah.
that
So
one's on me.
that would make it work.
There's no way we're gonna finish this in a single run through unless I help you. This is another one where you can cheat pretty well if you have abilities that allow you to. It's just you gotta think of the outside of the box. Most games that I speedrun, I looked up stuff to speedrun. This one I didn't really.
I see.
It's an interesting fact about me and speedrunning in this game. I can't technically speedrun this game. I think I'm probably like way behind in that whole thing. I haven't checked though. But
Damn, this music slaps.
yeah.
You gotta give me something.
You gotta go faster, man.
Come on. How do I go faster?
Well, you kind of just waited on those trucks there.
Now. You see? That's what I was doing before.
Nailed it. No, you didn't do that.
No, but that's the thing, though. I did.
I mean, the trucks are pretty ARG. Yes, the trucks are an alternate reality game. RNG, that's it. Thank you, Sam. That's why he's the smart one and I'm the one with ADHD. Anyways, yeah, RNG. The trucks are pretty RNG.
I'm trying to think what other games would count as a rage game. I definitely raged at Rocket League more than
Not
No,
not a rage game, but yeah.
That tried one of the reasons. Jesus Christ, help me.
Jesus, take those wheels.
Take the wheel.
Any one of the wheels to save me. Just drive me to the wheel.
I'm begging you, please.
He'll never help you, you atheist. No,
No, that's true, that's true.
Jesus helps all, including the orphans, when they go to heaven, of course.
Except for the atheistic scumbag.
Do orphanages have, like, chapels?
God, I just got body slammed. Okay.
Oh, yeah, totally. Some orphanages definitely do. I forgot. Nuns exist. And they, like, care for the orphans or whatever.
They can.
That's right. Fucking Daredevil is my favorite goddamn superhero.
Nacho Libre.
Yeah. Nacho. A famous Mormon movie.
Oh my.
Hey, Sam. You always have at least one watcher. We always have at least one watcher for these videos.
That is true.
And his name is God. Anyways.
I hope he isn't taking those orphanage things from earlier seriously.
Oh, I really hope he isn't. Wait. Hold on. I said God helps the orphans. Or technically I said Jesus helps the orphans, but whatever.
Yeah, that's... But now we're like
In
making
some
hate
religions, that's
crimes
the same thing.
about orphans.
Or, well, if he's talking... Well, no, those aren't hate crimes. It's just us being horrible people.
Right, yeah.
We
So
never said that we were gonna burn down the orphanage, which I did do, but I never said that I did it. So, like, never mind.
So anyways, I feel like we keep going off topic and then just forgetting what we were talking about.
Hey, that's my everyday life. Boom! Third ADHD reference. Anyways,
So,
what fourth? Boom! Fifth ADHD reference. Anyways. This one pissed me off to no end. This one I think took a good few days for me to complete.
did it
Yeah,
without powers, I assume.
without powers. I'm a lot worse at a keyboard than you, so albeit I'm not great at this game with a freaking controller, but
I do exclusively play games on keyboard, pretty much.
and that is where you fail, my child.
But that is also where I succeed.
No, that is also where you fail.
Well, you know,
You fail a lot at this game.
I'm not.
I am deeply apologetic for that totally racist sounding voice I just did, but I was definitely imitating a white guy. So don't you worry. I'm a horrible person, oh my god. Yes, I'm imitating myself, my child. Anyways, let's see what's on Twitter. Let's try and get that whole thing out. Listen, if you cancel me, I won't have any Twitter followers. So canceling me would be pointless, okay?
So Ross,
Hey, Woody, what's up?
now that you've had like a week to think about it, what is your top 5 favorite movies?
My top 5 favorite movies? That's pretty easy. Number 5 is...
Burger King. Oh,
Your face is gonna be ended soon. My top 5 favorite movies. Shoot. I do know it. It's...
remember we were talking about this before, and apparently Rise of Skywalker is your favorite?
It's not my favorite. I just have a deep appreciation for...
Come
What
on.
was a really stupid thing in Rise of Skywalker?
I have died before.
I don't know.
I refuse to believe.
Raylo. I have a deep appreciation for Raylo.
Raylo
It's
is-
such a good ship.
It is stupid.
Like, okay, I don't particularly like Rise of Skywalker, but I don't, like, hate it. Like, I think it's better than half of the prequels, at least.
Like 1.5.
If we're counting
of
Rogue
the
One
prequels.
and Solo. It's better than half of the prequels. I hate
That would
2.
make 5. Hey, yeah.
2 I loathe.
Attack of the Clones sucks.
It's got some of my favorite Star Wars characters
It's got.
doing some of my favorite Star Wars things, but it's also boring as shit. Now I know what people say, why people say that they hate The Hobbit so much. Although The Hobbit is much longer, and for a lot of people probably has like a lot more of a boring world. So you're probably wondering my favorite movies.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go back to that because that's an interesting argument.
We gotta discuss that.
So yeah, number 5 is King Kong 2005. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Haters, come at me, bro. I love that movie. It's
Is that the one where King Kong actually like looks more like a conventional gorilla?
yeah, it's just a more. It was my first real introduction to a fantastical world, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, I don't remember if I had seen Jurassic Park before I had seen King Kong 2005. I probably have. I probably had. Which is weird because technically Jurassic Park is almost an infinitely better movie because Jurassic Park just is that good, but it's not on this list, so... But anyways, one of my favorite scenes of all time, the bug pit. I think it's called the spider pit or whatever, but the spider pit is one of the greatest scenes of all time. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Well, you know what? I think I have seen that movie before, but it has been a long time if I have. So, I can't
Well,
remember.
if you watch the entire thing, it's probably been about half and half since when you started the movie and when you've not seen the movie. That's just a joke on how long it is. I don't think it was executed very well, but I liked the idea of that joke. Alright, so yeah, that's number 5.
I did not understand what you were going for there. I'm sorry.
I'll draw you a diagram later.
You know what? I'm sure you will. Save it, come on.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, careful. Oh, God.
Alright.
So number 4 is Hugo.
Good movie.
I love Hugo. It's one of, like, I was already in love with movies. Mainly because of the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland. That's a whole story. Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland and King Kong 2005 are what got me into movies. But Hugo, I was like, oh yeah, movies are my thing when I first saw it. I was like, yep, that's what I want. That's what I want to do with my life, is movies. When I saw Hugo. Hugo's just marvelous and wonderful, and I can't recommend it enough. You've seen Hugo, right?
No.
You haven't seen Hugo.
Or maybe I have.
You might have seen like a bit of it,
Just
like King Kong, I guess.
yeah.
All right, number 3. This is one we can both agree on, which is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl.
That is.
I don't know if you prefer that one or one of the sequels, but
that would be Curse of the Black Pearl. That definitely.
Curse of the Black Pearl is
prefer.
so good.
I can't say it's the best one because I don't know honestly. But no.
There are a lot of like
My favorite.
worlds I would want to live in. Like, frickin' weirdly enough, Skull Island is one that I'm like, wow, that looks great. Not the movie Skull Island, but Skull Island from Peter Jackson's version. It looks so nice. Sans the admittedly not okay depiction of certain groups of people.
Gorillas, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. But the frickin' original did it worse, so whatever. But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is a world I would absolutely never fucking want to live in ever.
Yeah, in a good way.
It would be the worst world to live in. Aside from frickin' whatever that British movie was where the old couple get fucking nuked and die. That would probably be a bit worse.
I don't even know if that is what you're referring to.
There's an animated British movie. I think it has like live action backgrounds and whatever. It's kind of a comedy. It has a lot of funny stuff in it. But it's also extremely dark.
This one's goddamn impossible.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh, it's hideous. No.
Wait. One.
Anyways, yeah. So they spend like half the movie like going. I can't remember if it's stocking up for bombs or whatever. Anyways, they get nuked, and they survive, and slowly just start dying throughout the movie. It's very short though.
Oh.
But yeah,
Deserved it being British and all.
Pirates of the Caribbean, terrible world to live in. I fucking love the movie though. It's fun and based on a Disney ride, so yep, automatic love for me there.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's all I'm saying. Okay, so anyways,
Yeah.
that's number 3.
Goddamn. Okay. Yep.
Number 2 is the original King Kong. Yeah, surprise. Terribly racist depictions of native people aside. Not native people, or, well, native to their own country, I guess. It was, that stuff wasn't okay. But, it's really, the rest of it, okay, I guess it is kind of sexist as well, but who cares?
It's just
That one, it's the 30s, it's kind of fun, and at least does something in the movie. Surprisingly, a deeper message than most movies back in the day. Because back then, it was made by leftist scumbags, those movies. So we had to have a good Republican to come in and give us a real progressive message.
Thanks, Obama.
Because back then the left was the right and the right was the left. It was a whole thing. Anyways,
moving on.
number 1 is Inside Out,
Burger King. I think.
which is wildly different from any other movie on the list.
It is. It's way too many I don't
yeah.
think you mentioned it.
Technically, I think King Kong has more animated scenes in it.
Actually, yeah, hold on. How long is each one?
Inside Out is only an hour and 45 or so minutes. I don't know. I can tell you that Frozen 1 is an hour and 45 minutes. And Frozen 2 is an hour and 47 minutes. But I can't tell you how long Inside Out is. Might be an hour 30 something. I don't know. But, yeah. And King Kong is about 3 hours something long, so...
I don't know how I got hit that time.
And they're... sans the freaking human actors, there is so much CGI. Like, even stuff you don't think is CGI is CGI. And the CGI in that is really good, by the way. Like, for 2005, it is phenomenal.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen clips of it. And, yeah, that looks really good.
Like, actually, Lord of the Rings, the CGI in that is obviously so good. Probably better than King Kong, but King Kong, with just the amount of CGI in it, it is amazing. And, like, obviously there are things where you're like, that is not a thing. That is not a thing in front of the camera that ever existed in front of a camera. Technically virtual camera, I guess, but yeah. King Kong 2005 is just really well done. What happened to Peter Jackson's freaking CG when The Hobbit came out?
I assume it was rushed. Oh, hell.
It was... Okay, no. Like, a lot of people actually, when it did come out, if they did praise the CG when it wasn't in the 40-something or whatever frames per second.
It was 60.
Oh, yeah, 60. That's right. When it was in 25 frames per second, people were like, yeah, it's pretty good, actually, the CG. But over time, it really dropped the ball on that. Especially Battle of the Five Armies. I really like that movie. I like The Hobbit, by the way. Second. That one has some horrific CGI.
It's been too long since I've seen it, too.
Legolas jumping on the rocks.
Oh god, that one.
No, I love that scene just because it is just that goofy. It reminds me of Legolas jumping on the Oliphant. I think they're called Oliphants. Jumping on the Oliphant in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
That sort of thing is just stupid and I love it. That's my type of thing. But I can acknowledge that Legolas jumping on the rocks, like Mario from Super Mario Sunshine, is kind of dumb. How long have we been recording?
Good question. Hold on.
I guess we'll have like a few more conversations or whatever, and then we'll see about that.
Oh, I'm supposed to go down here.
So I do have to finish up.
Wait, hold on. And then transfer.
That was pretty aggressive. So yeah, that's my top 5 favorite movies. Can you recount all of them in order?
King Kong, 1978.
No. Although there was a King Kong movie in 1978. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I guessed the 78 bit. I knew it was 70s, but no 78.
Oh, okay. It might not actually be 78, but I'm pretty sure it is. I was looking through HBO Max and I saw that earlier today, so I'm pretty sure it's 1978.
I believe you said 2005 for that.
Yes.
And then Hugo?
Yep.
Original King Kong. Maybe. Can't remember if that was it or not. Second place, whatever that was. And then Inside Out, that one I remember.
You really forgot Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh yeah, those are swapped around, got it.
That was number 3, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, what are your favorites?
I have had
Probably won't go on as long tangents as I had.
a little while to think about this. And
I didn't.
What are my favorite movies? I'm not sure if you remember my list from last time. I don't remember all that much. But I know that pretty much everything has changed except for my favorite one.
I do technically remember your list.
Do you?
Yes, you said...
Because I can't. Can we get a reminder here?
You said it was... I remember at least some of it.
I do remember.
You said Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1, yeah, I remember it. Okay. I think
And then...
Rogue One went on there somewhere.
Yeah, I think Rogue One was next.
1917, I believe.
Then 1917, and then, if I had to guess, probably Avengers Endgame was on there.
I don't think I said that, did I? I might have.
I can't remember.
I might. Oh yeah, Spider-Verse.
Oh, right, Spider-Verse. That was
And
the one.
then-
1917, by the way, guys, is my 6th favorite movie. Just so you know. It was on there, and then I remembered Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl existed.
And then I guess. Actually, no. My number 1 favorite hasn't changed, so we'll keep that as a surprise for the viewers.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've said it. So now, I am probably still gonna have to make these up on the spot, but but you know what? I've thought about a lot more movie franchises.
Awesome.
Since then, and now I know what the fuck was I talking about last time. Let's start. Number 5, Burger King foot lettuce is actually, I don't know, probably Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of Black Pearl. So number 4 is that's difficult to say. I gotta say, I watched Tangled last night. That was way better
Tangled's good
than I
but
remember. I had a lot of fun watching it, I'll say that.
Tangled is good, but it's no Frozen. There, I said it, alright? Fuck you all. Fuck every single one of you.
I had a lot of fun watching it, what can I say? So I might have to consider that.
Tangled was fun.
I feel like Kung Fu Panda should go on here somewhere, but I don't know which one, and I don't know where.
Just put the whole trilogy on there. Why not?
I remember the third Kung Fu Panda the best, and I feel like I'm the most qualified to think about that one, and that it's not good enough.
The first Kung Fu Panda is probably one of the animated films I've watched the most.
Is it?
Yeah. That, Cloudy with a Chance to Meatballs, and probably a freaking like Toy Story or Emperor's New Groove. I've watched a lot. Like, I'll say I've watched Frozen more than any other film I've ever seen, but that's not true at all.
Alright.
Curse of the Black Pearl is actually probably the movie I've watched the most.
Actually, I'm gonna say number 5 is actually The Force Awakens.
Oh my.
And then I'm gonna swap.
Mr. Sequel Hater over here, putting The Force Awakens at number 5.
I don't think I ever said that the sequels suck, did I?
You definitely said that.
I might have said that they're like the weakest ones.
You said that you hated Jedi, Last Jedi.
No, I don't know. My opinion's probably changed on that a little bit.
Which
I
completely disagree with. The Last Jedi is my second favorite.
It's been so long since I've seen Last Jedi though, so I don't feel qualified to talk about it. Like
Alright, good.
I've seen enough videos that I remember the major plot beats, but yeah, it's just been a long ass time.
Yeah, I've also seen a lot of videos that have been people ranting on The Last Jedi, and I'm like, well, I don't agree with this. I was like, alright, let's see what these haters have to say, and I'm like, yep, there's that point again.
In fact, there's only one thing which I might be qualified to talk about on that, which is I don't like the look of it. Like,
really?
Maybe.
I think aside from Solo, it's the best looking Star Wars movie.
I need to.
Solo, by the way,
Again,
gorgeous movie.
it does look pretty good. It's dark. Gotta brighten it up a bit, but it does look pretty good.
I think, or at the very least, it has some of the best shots in any Star Wars movie. Solo, by the way, beautiful shots in a Star Wars movie.
But what am I trying to say here? I think the looks, in particular, the lighting is usually not as, I guess, I don't know, colorful. Like, it just, going from The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi, it just feels different.
I can kind of see that. It does have to do with color grading a lot.
Yeah?
Because it's a much darker film than Force Awakens.
It's like...
So, yeah, tonally, they did color grade it darker. I'd say it's more like, even though this is, like, extreme examples, Zack Snyder's Justice League versus the Justice League. I can't believe I said that.
I'm glad
it's
that
just
we
an
were
easier
both
thing to
thinking
say.
about it.
But, like, yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League, I think, looks infinitely better, even though it's color tonally darker. But yeah, it works with the film because it just is a dark film. I don't think it works as well with the Star Wars movie, but I still think that it works pretty well. And then Justice League is very colorful, and it sucks, so, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you have very strong opinions on that?
Yeah, that's what I was reacting to.
Yeah, definitely.
I've seen Justice League, or Snyder Cut.
Which one have you seen?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I've
I would
seen-
definitely recommend watching watching Justice League, and then watching Zack Snyder's Justice League to check out how tonally different they are. It's great. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, you know what?
You get to torture yourself with Justice League and then treat yourself with Zack Snyder's Justice League for 4 hours.
I want to say we should probably get back on, not even back on topic, we should probably get back on the side rant of the look of Last Jedi.
You're right, yeah.
So, I mean, you do have a point there. It does look, I guess the whole like, tonally different thing. Like, yeah. I don't know. I just like movies that have more colorful lighting.
I can understand that. I hear the Suicide Squad has some pretty colorful lighting. So.
Okay, good. Top 5 already. Is this the whole one?
This one's tough. All right, so that was number 4.
4 was, okay. Hold on. Force Awakens was.
Yeah, that one's a
5. 4 was Curse of the Black Pearl.
Okay.
3. I want to say something like Kung Fu Panda, but it's been too long since I've seen 1 or 2. Well, I guess I kind of remember 1.
Is either Kung Fu... Is any of the 3 Kung Fu Pandas on the streaming services?
I looked literally yesterday, and where am I supposed to go? Okay. And I saw Kung Fu Panda 2 was on Netflix. Gotta watch that. I'm gonna say number 3. Right. Hear me out on this one. Is
Joker. It's a great movie.
To be fair, it is.
I do love it.
I've only seen it once, though. I don't think.
That was so mean.
I have never been so destroyed in my entire goddamn life.
Neither have those trucks.
Goddamn. I'm just. Oh, it was beautiful.
So yeah, not Kung Fu Panda, any of the Kung Fu Panda movies.
Trying to. Give me other movie franchises to think about.
There's
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon movies.
How to Train Your Dragon.
There's Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla. Oh, okay. Godzilla vs. Kong is number 3, actually.
I love how you have movie franchises. You set them up by movie franchises. That's such a Gen Z thing to do. Or whatever your generation is.
I think it's Gen Z.
It should be. Yeah. I think that. I'm also Gen Z.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Well, that's Indiana Jones fan thing. That's another one. So, yeah, because that one was just really fun to watch, honestly. Like, it just is fun to watch. I still... Okay. I have to ask you about what you mean by the trailer music kind of ruining the trailer for that, because to this day I don't
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought that it worked pretty damn well.
It technically does work, but the other
That's exactly
Godzilla, the other Godzilla movies had like
I guess
trailer music that,
like, dramatic.
yeah, like really dramatic trailer music, and I think Kong had something similar.
I can't remember for like any of them.
It's just also not my type of music.
Fair enough.
Worked in getting John Campea hyped though, so whatever.
Shit, now.
I'm dead. Great.
Okay, so that's number 3.
Okay, that's interesting.
I need to watch Lord of the Rings again, because I guarantee you if I do, one of them will be on there.
I would say we should definitely rewatch Lord of the Rings, but with the extended versions. But I think you might kill me.
And also, 1 per day.
Yeah,
this time.
All right, that's fine.
Just for everyone, for context. Just
Oh, brother, this thing again. Look. Okay, so yeah, we happened to watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy in one day because I was going to Disney World the next day and wanted to watch Lord of the Rings with my brother. So,
So that happened. That was, you know what?
And, well, I personally loved it.
Let me just say it was a grind to get through, alright?
Kind of, but you know. I liked it.
I mean, they're good movies. I also want to say, that's probably not the only reason that I would like it more now. It would probably also be, I just know a lot more about the universe.
I have matured.
Yes, that's it. Yep, that's...
I have become a smart person now. Anyways.
What am I trying to say? I think we got it. Yeah. We took a tangent off the tangent.
Yep. I love doing that. It's so much fun, guys. Don't you know?
Number is actually Priceless Spider-Man.
Okay, that's a good one.
I kind of don't like half of these movies that I'm saying is on here because I haven't rewatched a lot of them.
I mean, you can still like them, but not like...
I still don't think I would put anything else there, so yeah.
Who knows what I would put there? Yep, number one. I know you know your number one.
Yeah. Number one, and this is number one for the last list too, is Luca. I just really like it. What do you want from me?
Yeah, he watched Luca recently, based off of my suggestion. Don't mean to brag.
Was it off your suggestion? Just watched it?
I'm pretty sure I mentioned it.
You mentioned
when
it
I
for sure.
first watched it. The only time I watched it, admittedly. When I watched it, I mentioned it, and you were like, I'm pretty sure you were like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I didn't see any trailer, no marketing, nothing for that.
Which shocked me, but of course he didn't we hadn't gone to the movie theater a whole lot. So.
Yeah. Were there trailers for that in the movie? That sounds like
possibly in Cruella, I can't remember.
I didn't go to see it.
And you didn't go to see Cruella, so...
I think I'm the only person on the planet that didn't find that trailer intriguing, at all.
Oh no, there were other people who hated it. But yeah, Luca, that's an interesting number one. We both have Pixar animated movies as our number ones, so...
Pixar is amazing.
Pixar is the greatest, I guess. That's just really all you need to know, I guess.
I mean...
Better than Star Wars, Marvel...
Anything Studio Ghibli ever made? Well...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I wish I knew where to watch those movies, because
I think there are some on HBO Max.
I gotta watch them, bro.
Yeah.
This is hell. Okay. I'm trying to think of my reasoning for putting Luca at number one, and I just can't right now. I'm focusing on this too much.
I mean, sometimes you just don't know why you like something so much. I really don't understand why I like the Jungle Book as much as I do. The Book of the Jungle Book, by the way, is my favorite book of all time.
Have you read that?
I haven't read a whole lot of books.
Well,
because
plenty.
I'm really bad at reading things. Fun fact, by the way, guys, I have a podcast where I read things.
Oh, yeah.
Ross and Wizzy's Fanfiction Power Hour, go check it out, but... Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that, Ross.
Maybe you should.
You two recommended me one, I'm just like, oh my god, what's happening?
We're now getting into promo swapping with other podcasts, so that's gonna be fun. He just made a weird face, dude.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. Anyways.
Yeah, this is where it gets real tough.
This is
Do you think we should stop the video?
And
then try this some other time?
In a minute. Yeah.
Alright.
I'll give it a few more goes, but yeah.
Alright, so everyone in the audience who's still listening. So God, I guess. Type in the comments below what your favorite movies are. Top 5 favorite movies. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
God would definitely be a Citizen Kane kind of guy.
I'm thinking he would like... Dude, honestly, I think he would like God. Like the Godfather, whatever it is.
Godfather. No, God would like pretty much all of the most famous, considered best movies of all time.
Yeah.
So The Godfather, Citizen Kane, Paddington 2.
Powers.
Paddington movies, by the way, are fucking amazing. And if you don't like them, you just don't like kindness. You're an evil person if you don't like the Paddington movies.
I do want to say, just like kind of backtracking a little bit here, it took me a little while to figure out, or to realize this, but freaking Luca is super colorful. And, well, going back to, I guess, what we were talking about before with the lighting, the color and stuff, like, yeah, that is probably one of the reasons that I like it so much.
That's a good point. It is a very colorful movie. Not as colorful as, say, or at least not as diversely colorful as Inside Out.
Inside Out has got way more, but...
It might be a tad bit, like, naturally brighter. Which I guess it can definitely get away with. They can get away with fiddling around with that because it's got, you know, it takes place in the real world, whereas Inside Out just takes place, not just, but, you know,
I mean, it
mostly
does
takes place inside the mind of a 13-year-old girl.
Just have real world scenes, but yeah. Yeah. I have no clue how to make this jump, I won't lie.
Oh yeah, it took me a while to do it. You're just better at me. You're just better than me at it. But
I hate everything. Okay, yep.
it's a YouTube channel. So yeah, guys.
Let me just see here. What are we at? World 7.
Yeah.
World 7.
World 7, level 6. Alright. Everybody, we are going to go away now. I was going to say something, but then I forgot, so I guess I'm not going to say it.
Yeah,
this is on you.
Talking about movies and stuff. Can't remember what, though.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
And if you didn't, like, I guess you just hate life.
I think you should just go to fucking